let's see what this is like then, shall we? Just doing some tests, but while I'm out, I might as well do an LFM race, since I've not done any this week. So first thing I need to do, I'll do it on my computer. I'm literally sat at a computer while I'm using my phone. I don't know. I don't know. So we'll check to see how I sound on Twitch and if it's even fucking working. See how I sound on Twitch and if it's even fucking working. Seems okay. My microphone's a bit muffled. And when I used to use Streamlabs, it was fine. Seems okay. My microphone's a bit muffled. Cool. Alright, so the one we've entered is this one. In fact, it's popped up on the thing now. On the stream, so it's just above where my mouse is. Yeah, I just gotta wait for it. 20 minutes until the server opens, so we can run into Hotlap and just have a look at that. So yeah, let's do that. So just got out of rookies. Literally the last race got me out of rookies. 10th race. I did have well, you wouldn't have seen it actually because I didn't stream it, but the the 8th and 9th races were just crash fests, and I got smashed off like 5 times. And I didn't realise that LFM had such a complicated reporting system, so I didn't manage to get the reports in. So those drivers unfortunately went unpunished, but now I know what I'm doing, I think. A little bit. Silverstone. 56.9. What me? Yeah, I'm not going to be going that quick. I've already come and done a couple of laps. 59.2 on race fuel was my best. I'll go and test the quali setup now. Let me just keep the... I'm just going to start 20. No, it's okay, it's got enough time for a few laps. May want to reduce your noise gate. Can you, like... Can you help? I just did like a noise check and I heard that I was very muffled. I assumed that was a filter, but I don't know what I'm doing with Streamlabs, so that's why I'm doing all these tests, because I'm testing different shit. But yeah, I don't know what I'm doing, mate. As you probably know. I don't need help with it now if you're busy. But I'm now using OBS Studios rather than Streamlabs, because OBS Studios has like multi-stream and shit like that. So you work, yeah, fair mate, fair. Yeah, that's fine. Whenever you've got a bit of time, I mean, I might just borrow you for like 10 minutes just to yeah, just to go through some basics, mate, because you know me. Yeah, well, that was part of the reason. So I won't lie, I used Streamlabs because it was easier for someone like me who doesn't really know much about software. Pretty good with hardware and timing things down. But when it comes to software, I am us. But it seems like the possibilities with OBS Studios are a little bit more undefined. So one thing that really started pissing me off about Streamlabs was that they made everything paywalled. So if you wanted to have nice things on your stream, they basically made you pay for it. It's, look, I know, I get it's a commercial world in the end of the day, but when you've ripped your software off for free, you really don't have any business charging people for stuff that they can get for free elsewhere. So that I don't agree with. If you bring in extra features, and you've developed it in-house, you've put the work into it, then yeah, sure, charge for that. But stuff like this multi-stream that is built in. You can get it for free. So I'm now streaming on YouTube and Twitch, and I can even stream to TikTok if I want to. I just haven't got 1,000 followers on TikTok, so I can't. Because I mostly use TikTok for doom scrolling and not actually I don't post anything on there, so that's probably why I don't have any followers. I think I've got like 50 from a few like photography things that I've put on. But the downside of OBS Studios is it's not as user friendly, and it certainly takes. I've sat there with YouTube tutorials and all sorts of shit to try and get things working. The basics I know. The basics, things like your sources and scenes and all that shit, I thought that up. They're all the same as Streamlabs. I'll cut that up. One thing I did have to do was lower my bitrate. But if you're watching on YouTube, and what's one thing I want to do later, I hope it still outputs to at least 1080p. Because I have pretty strong internet, so I could output like 20,000 bitrate, 20,000 bitrate if I really wanted to, without it denting my internet in any way, shape or form. But Twitch only accepts 8,000 apparently, so I've lowered it to 8,000 just so that Twitch would work. That's why the stream the other day was black screen. But hopefully the quality's still okay, I hope. Don't judge that based on the webcam, by the way, because it's a crap webcam. I've even been looking into how to utilise my very expensive camera as a webcam. Obviously, I don't want to ruin it, so. Right, since I fucked that lap up, I have to try and get a decent quality lap in. This is just a hot lap server, so hotter temps in here. I do expect the actual race server to be a little bit cooler. Hopefully a bit more grippy. So at the minute I'm getting a lot of low speed kick out even on TC5. Oh yeah, it's got grip. She grips occasionally. But you remember I've come from Mercedes. As much as I love my Mercedes, she broken. So the Mustang is the latest in my testing for next season. Got a few more cars I do want to try things with. BMW is one of them. Almost tempted to go back to the Aston because I know it, Aston's a bit of a comfort blanket. But at the same point, I quite like trying something new. I've also tried the McLaren, which was okay, but I wasn't quick in it, so I don't think that's the way I'm going to be going. Fuck this last corner up. We should have V'd it. Yeah, should have V'd it. Yeah, man. Yeah, I mean, you can say the ass is boring. It is compared to a lot of things, but it still has its challenges. It still requires to be driven in a certain manner. You can't just hoon it like you can fucking some cars. But it's such a good car. I love driving Enduros in that thing. I'm enjoying the Mustang. And I didn't think that's something I'd say. When it was released, I actually thought, I'm not going to get on with that. We drove that first, remember we drove the, I'll try braking earlier there actually. We drove that, I can't remember what it was called now, it was basically to celebrate the release of the Mustang. We did that race at Watkins Glen. And it behaved like a fucking petulant child there. But since driving it in LFM for what is now 7 or 8 races, I'm getting to see the appeal of the track limit. The Mustang just has very strange weight change abilities. It seems to not enjoy the weight change at anything other than slow speed corners. So trying to manipulate the car's geometry to your favour in higher speed stuff. You don't feel like you can lean on the aero as much because the weight's not behind it. That probably made no sense, but it did in my head. Right. See if we recover back any of that time through V in the corner. Not really. I'm actually okay with pressures. It's going to be a little bit cooler in the race server. Excuse me. Yeah, I'm only going to do one race and then I've got other shit to do. I just thought I'd pop on and try. Server starts in 9 minutes. Okay. Yeah. We'll do this quick 20. I'm only doing a 25-minute. What's this one? So having just been promoted to Iron, my aim now after getting out of rookies is just to increase my safety rating as much as I can. I'm not really worried about Elo. It's not like I'm challenging for LFM Pro or anything like that. Elo at the minute is 1800. So even in this lobby, like I'm the 5th ranked highest at the minute. But my safety rating needs a bit of work because of them 2 fucking massive crashes that got involved in last time. But yeah, you've got some like this Kevin guy is platinum, so he's obviously really good. Elo 4,500, so he's obviously really good. And then there'll be a lot of people down here that have just got out of rookies, like this guy with his 625, but he's safe, so he's got a 6.94 safety rating, so hopefully it's a little bit better. I'm probably the worst rated for safety in here at the minute, so that's what I need to work on. I mean, it's not a grind, dude, it's just like, you sort of got to see LFM now and treat it as the game's inbuilt, like, quick race thing. And that's how I'm sort of mentally looking at it, is that I'm not sort of in LFM for anything other than just something to do when I want to do something. That's literally how you look at it. There are definitely people that take this quite seriously. Fair enough to them. I'm not one of them. For me, it's just something to do. But while I'm in it, you know, I want to be safe. I want to have good racing. Yeah, and I guess go from there. I keep expecting people to pop up that I know, but at the minute I don't. Yeah, definitely, mate. Yeah, if you've not got the time, you know, you just put the time into what you can. I have the time at the moment. So between all the other shit I'm keeping myself busy with, I might as well do this as well. So yes, just testing. Plus, it's good seat time in the Mustang, which is looking increasingly likely like it's going to be my next car season. But I've not sat properly with like BMW and stuff yet. So once I do that, who knows? Might change my mind. I might love the BMW. God knows. What else? What else do I want to try? Don't say the 488. Look at the amount of Ferraris though, dude. Everyone's in fucking Ferraris. It's Ferrari, Ford, or McLaren. It's pretty much it. 992. Yeah, I love the noise of the 992, but there's 21 people in here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So half of the field are Ferraris. Half of them. 4 Fords, 1 BMW, couple of McLarens, Porsche, and a Lamborghini. It's fucking nuts, isn't it? The amount of Ferraris. Let's have a look. We've got hot lap string. Substance. Let's see who's rapid in this. Never driven the 296 and I don't want to start. 55.9 in an Audi? Fuck me. Fucking hell, that was set last year and it's not been beaten. Jesus Christ. Jordan Sherritt and the Mustang 56.0. What am I doing? 59. So 3 seconds. It's insane to me. It's insane that they're that fast. Well, I guess that's the alien level, isn't it? That's just how fast these guys are. Well, yeah, no, good on them. I will never be that anywhere near that level. Right, a few minutes away, so let's get rid of that. Got a few more entries since, so I don't know when it starts splitting us into splits. But we've had a few more decent entries, so I'm now down to 8th in the rankings on here. We'll see, we'll see, we'll see. Oh shit, wrong button. Sorry if your screen went a bit nuts there, I accidentally pressed the wrong button. Right. Let's get that. Bring my keyboard over here. Servers now, I'm not going to be up yet, I don't know why I even bothered looking. Not open for at least 2.5 minutes. Yeah, and then we'll see what happens. Checking out, see I'm expecting a call. Calling me today. It hasn't. Okay. Well, let's see. So currently my SR is 5.96. I can get that above 6 in this race. Just try and be clean. Not too asked about being near the top. Because looking at some of the ratings of the guys in here, I'm not going to be anyway. Yeah, let's just have a look at the microphone filters. I don't know what I'm looking at. I don't know what I'm looking at all. I have no idea. Oh, look, a Twitch bot. Yay. Get going, idiot. Oh, 200 followers on Twitch now. 201 to be exact. 550 odd on YouTube. So that's looking good. It doesn't pay me anything, but you know, nice to see. Right, has it put me down from split 1? But I think that's only because there's not enough drivers. There's 27 drivers. So yeah, not gonna be any higher. Great. Go. Yeah. There we go. What am I in the miss for? That's the car I want. Is it raining? Said it was raining on the intro. Cloudy, 17 degrees. Okay. So I might need to put the tyre pressures up a couple of clicks then. Let's get the quali loaded up and I'll just go 3 clicks on the rear and 2 on the front. Good temps to be fair. Happy with that. We'll obviously see what the race does. Try and get a half decent quali lap on the board. We're car number 9. I don't know what that means. I don't know why this guy here's got a black number board. I'm in grey, these are in white, I don't know. Someone smarter than me can tell me that. Quite far down the pit lane now. So a little 12-minute quali. 25-minute race. So we'll be out of here in just over half an hour. Oh, everyone's out. what I've found happens in LFM quali is people don't know what the word gap means. This guy behind me, for example, he'll probably try and steam up the inside at some point. It's a smart move, might actually be to let him go. Because he's got a 6-7 gap to the car behind him. I might have to let him go. He's in a fucking 296 anyways. See if he starts to create a gap through the boot, and if he doesn't, I'll let him go. Let's create a gap. Watching for the yellow flags now to be like, oh, people are slowing down. Oh, cheers, guys. Let's swap the positions up there. Yeah, people are slowing down. Why? Just use the fucking outlap to build the gap. I had a nice gap. Oh, you've just gone through. Okay. Nice. Don't be slow now. It's the apex. You push the track limits. Right. Idiot. You know what I mean? That's the downforce doesn't exist really that. See, getting in there would have cost me a bit. Start at the minute is a 56. Fuck me. Fuck me. 56.5 is the current best quality time. Fucking hell. That was an Aston Martin though, like respect. Respect to that dude for not going with the 296. Although then second, third and fourth are all France. I'm fifth on the point. Oh, a bit like that. Second to get the rotation. Didn't really want to turn in. Gotta love the Mustang. She purr like a kitten with that gasoline. I'm sorry, Scott, that's the worst accent possibly imaginable. Yeah, it's good. It's becoming my new favourite for next season, I think. Oh, fuck me. I mean, it's challenging, but it's predictable challenge. You can actually feel it. You can feel it kick out on your look. Put this lap up a little bit, yeah. It's like there though, like it just doesn't want to grip, and the Aston would just grip. Bit annoying, but we'll get to the 58s. That will come in and we'll go again. 56.5. Fuck it. It can't be fun for that guy. You know what I mean? Just like dominating us, but it can't be fun. I don't know what your Jim Farley reference is. I'm going to assume it's incredibly racist. No, I'm joking. That's kind of what you mean. Wasn't looking. Oh, you just... Oh, no. I think the first time I was introduced to... Well, Ally. The Mustang GT4s have been in British GT since I started watching it. And they're the best sounding cars. But it was when I was watching the Bathurst 1000 one week and they rolled out the new gen. And one of them was the Ford Mustang. And my god, it sounded so good just ripping over the mountain. It sounded amazing. I'm just going to crank TC to 4 just to see if that helps me with my grip problem. Hey dude, I'm just doing a quick LFM. Actually, the only reason why I'm streaming is because I'm testing some new settings on OBS. Because it wasn't working on Twitch the other day, so I've changed some shit. I don't want to let this guy go. Ideal world, no I don't. Because he's 17th. I should have enough time for 2 flyers. Tyres aren't where I need them to be yet though, so. Let's rip it. Alright, Donaldson. Yeah, I remember, mate. I remember fondly. I'll be back to race face this week, I should imagine, in my Lamborghini. I haven't drive it though, dude. I don't practice, so that's why I'm usually piss slow in that. Other than the fact that I'm not very quick anyway. It was just I had a Wednesday night sort of free, and I like to keep myself busy, mate. So yeah, it was good to come on race with you guys. Bit early for that, try and get the car rotated in. Eesh, didn't want to go at mid-apex. No, because if I'm being honest, Michael, I forgot it existed. So, yeah, I forgot that you did a sprint series. So I'll just do the 80-minute thing. Slaps a right off, I think. Yeah, I felt it kicking in a few times when I didn't want it. I've not really messed around with it too much, if I'm being brutally honest. I tend to just sit it at 5 in a race because that's like a sweet spot. Knock it down to like 4 or 3 in quali. I want to be a bit more aggressive, but I don't know the car yet. I think until I know the car, it takes me a while to get to know the quirks. It took me ages with the Merc to know its quirks, and then even then you're still unlocking stuff. So sometimes I fall into the chopper driving this like a Merc or an Aston. Yeah, I'm not Fernando Alonso though, dude. I ain't really got much time or patience to do that. Although saying that, like, there was a Bathurst Enduro I did ages ago where you could unlock half a second by just adjusting your brake bias on the mountain. And I hotkeyed it. So I've got shit, I wasn't concentrating then. I've got a wheel with like thumb encoders, so I'll just program that to automatically set it for a 6-hour endurance race. And to this day remains one of my best stints in endurance racing. I think pretty much every lap was within half a second of each other. And no damage at all. Fucking love that race. Get a couple of attempts out of it. See if it puts me up anywhere. Gets me one position. 6 is a golden TC number, drop it to 4 for low speed stuff where it's kicking in there, yeah. Yeah, experimentation, mate, and that's, I guess that's what practice is for, isn't it? Right. So. Race setup. So I looked at my fuel before, and I need, and I put 14 laps in. We're not going to do 14 laps, but 47 litres. I'm going to go 48. Let's go to set 5. Well, yeah, I was just going to say it's going to reset anyway. So we'll wait until the race. So we got 2 minutes to fuck about with that. Farmhouse? Corners Farmhouse, dude. Never heard of that girl before. I'm sorry, my American accent is so bad. Right, okay, 2 up front. Let's go 3 up front. Sorry, and then 3 at the rear. To account for the slightly lower temps. Let's go 48 litres. Tyre set 6. Fuck it, why not? And yeah, that's it. Alright, mate, no worries. Have fun at work. Nice one. Yeah, I appreciate that, mate. Always, your Mustang tips are always appreciated, as you know. Let's get Jim cooking.
25 minutes.
Radio
Eighth
Wedgkin.
place.
Right. So it's a 10. Yeah. Ooh. There we go. Just need a clean one.
The track temp is 19. The air temp is 17 Celsius.
Need to get that safety rated up. All that being said, it's hard to not do it. The strength of field in this one, by the way, is like nearly 1900.
Follow car number 6 in the left lane.
And most of that is the fucking guy in the Aston at the top. Alright, here we go.
Go, go, go. On your right. You're still there. Still there. Hold your line. You're still there. Clear right.
Fucking 296s.
Alright,
Piss
Chris,
off.
decent start. We can build something from here.
I remember got cold tyres and brakes still. I'm going to account for that. Yeah, someone's round behind me.
Okay, Chris, don't think about the lap times. Just hit each and every apex. 7th position. The guy ahead is Mac, car number 7.
Return of the Mac once again. Fuck that up. Now I've got a 296 on my ass. Because I can't drive for shit.
Don't let this guy distract you.
You have to go round the outside.
Left side, clear left.
Oh shit. You still have to go round the outside.
He's still there. Still there. Right side's clear.
I'm sorry, blue Ferrari. But that was my fuck up. Alright, need to lock in for a bit, just try and get consistent. Now, I'm not going to defend too aggressively. If I'd rather that than have an incident. The guy at the front, by the way, is checked out already. He's got a 3-second lead already. Bro's cooking.
Remaining, you've got 20 minutes left.
Yeah, I was good on fuel. I've got an extra lap, basically. Which is good. Blue Ferrari's not going away. I was sort of hoping that they'd start fighting behind me and it'd give me a bit of breathing room, but it's not happening.
The gap to car number 11 behind is now 1.0. Fastest lap for Humble, 156.81.
Yeah.
P7.
2 seconds. 2 seconds faster than me. Salute. You watch this. It's fucking insane. Track cut for that.
Had a cut warning. Keep it tidy, please, Chris.
There's fucking Ferraris everywhere.
Come on, don't make it easy for him. Make him go the long way round.
The gaps are very ebby and flowy. That's what I will say. This part of the track, that Ferrari behind just gained half a second out of fucking nowhere. And then I gain it back again, relight sector 1. Well, that's the trend anyway. Problem that introduces. Should I make mistakes?
Okay, Chris, 15 minutes left. That's 15 minutes. Reach all your apexes. Wait for the chances to come, mate. You've just done a 158 with 9-1.
Bad form again. My mistake. Monsieur Ferrari is now up my chuffer.
Use all the track. Force them to find the gap.
There's like 4 of them or something like that. That's the problem I've got. Definitely feel a dive coming on. As if I was in issues, that's exactly what I'd be thinking of as well at the minute. Where can I dive this fucking Mustang? That's what I'd be thinking. Because those guys ahead have pulled a second on me as well. So obviously I am the bottleneck at the moment. I'm technically holding these guys up behind me. Oh, that on me, that. 59 first.
You've just done a 159.28.
Right, let's see if I can get Maggots and Beckett's a little bit better. I'm going to be a bit more conservative with it this time round. I'm up on my Delta, but that Ferrari's still fucking game on me. It must just be really strong through there. But he's really good at that particular part of the track. There's line up a dive here, look at me. Not close enough, sorry. Mustang that's making its way through that little pack behind. Bellich. So he's doing 57s with the Mustang, so yeah, he's probably ripping it now. So in another lap or so, he will be right on that Ferrari. That might give me opportunities.
Okay, Chris, half halfway home. We've got plenty of fuel. You've just done a 158.84. Don't be intimidated. Keep him behind you.
That's it, Mustang, yeah. It was only a sec behind him, so he'll be on that Ferrari very soon. Obviously the Ferrari might just choose to let him go. If the Mustang's doing 57s, it doesn't really make too
10
much
minutes
sense
remaining,
when flying
10
because
minutes.
I'm not that quick. So if he does get to me, I can see him now. Probably makes sense just to sort of let go. However, what I think is going to incentivise Mr. Ferrari to do is get past me. Reverse that situation. However, now at the part of the track where I'm a little bit stronger than he is. Yeah, Bellic just passed.
Keep it within the track limits.
Fortunately for me, alright, he's like fucking over. Shit. That hasn't worked out for me at all. Let's see how this plays out. Go for it, dude. It's yours.
Right side. Hold your line. Hold your line. Right side's clear. Come on, Chris. Don't let him get away. The guy in front is Belloc, car number 2. E9 is closing you down. The gap has come down to 0.7.
Yeah, I've obviously need to do a bit more practice here to get some pace out of this.
E8.
Well, not too bad about it. It's looking at some fast cats here. Pop that up low again. Mine's Maggots and Beckett's my weak spot. Oh my god. Well, I come on to go down to second, so I'll just get rotation up. It's weird. The oversteer on exit, that's all me, that's my fault application.
Okay, Chris, don't be intimidated by this little shit. Make him work for it. That's 5 minutes to go. 5 minutes. Your lap time was 1:59.36.
It's the understeer through the last part. I feel like there's much on my entry. Like the fronts aren't even what I want them to do. Although I am comparing this with 296 and they're renowned for just sticking. Mustang's definitely got a straight line party piece though. Even in the tow he's not going in anything. A little bit better if uneasy. So the leader has a 13-second gap. Yeah.
Defend hard. Make them work for it. Just 2 minutes left, 2 minutes to go.
Very strong. I don't know if he's going to dive bomb me. Perhaps on my expectations of LFM from rookies.
One more lap to go.
Because
Sector 2 is 0.8. Off the pace.
maybe I'd be pleasantly surprised. He doesn't just send one at Mac Jesus from all temps back.
Okay, Chris, the next car is Mac, car number 7.
closer. No, he's not. Yeah. Thought he'd get a really good run out of there then. His next realistic opportunity is going to come in as the boot. It's going to help him out to have a second stab at the turn-in then. Bought him a 10th. There we go, it stopped nicely. I'm going to make sure we come off the inside. Yeah, for him to dive down here would be a big risk for him. Not expecting that. Let's come off the inside for here. As long as I have a tidy enough exit. P7.
P7. Okay, we're done.
I'm happy enough for that. Good race, mate. Good race, pal. Kept it fucking clean. You know what? I respect that. It's a good race. At 9, you are really a wall. You're not the first person to say that. To be fair, in a Mustang, it makes life a little bit easier. Alright. Let's see what that's done for the old ratings. Let's quit out of here. So I was 5.96 on safety rating, and that's all I really cared about. I only really cared about safety rating. My ELO was 1858, I think. Yeah, you can see it on the stream thing, 1858. So when that closes, we'll have an update on that. In the meantime, what I'll do off screen is just get that quali loaded into Google Drive. Someone wanted it. Sign in my other account because there's more space on that. So yeah, that's one LFM done, people. Thanks for tuning in, if you have. Appreciated. I don't know if I'll be going live again. I won't be. Probably won't be today. Maybe tomorrow for Race Face. Yes, 6.34. There we go. Got up. So yeah, that one. These are the two that foot me. So that one was wet. So was it wet? No, that one wasn't wet. This one was wet. And I got hit by an Aston. He did DM me and apologise, so you know, fair enough. I respect that, but still, it's cost me a decent chunk of SR. And then the one after that, I started second and got absolutely cut by a McLaren. And then I was dead last with loads of damage. So yeah, I'm just recovering that. So I'm happy that that's chunked me up a little bit. I'm now C1 safety rating. Still bronze, because my ELO's still 1870 now. Oh wait, no, that's not. Sorry, 1889 is my safety rating. Elo, sorry. Yeah, started 8th, finished 8th. What's to be expected, I guess. But because my door number was 9, I was expected to finish one position back. So basically, that Ferrari, that all battery, that was the difference, I think. Lovely. Right. Yeah. Thanks for watching, guys. And I'll see you all when I see you. Probably tomorrow night. Christopher K. LFM, dude. I'm actually testing multi-stream. So I'm testing whether this is working on Twitch and YouTube. But while I was here, I thought I'll do an LFM race. First one since I got out of luck is started 8th, finished 8th. This dude though, this guy'd rival you, mate. Jack Humble. 56.8 best lap in race at Silverstone. 4,624 relay. Like, you know, this guy's got to be fucking up there. Absolute rapido. Yeah, mate. Yeah, I will. Give me a shout. I mean, I'm not going to be in your split, but give me a shout and I'll definitely jump on with you. Silverstone is not a track I've driven in a while, so I'll be Caxler. That's bad, yeah. Lovely. Right. He's on bloody due time. Yeah, he's fucking quite. I think he finished like. Let me have a look. Where was it? He was rapid, mate. 56 something. Like. So, and I'm doing my best lap's like a 58 something. What was gap? Yeah, 14 seconds ahead of this guy. But yeah, we'll let me know when you're on later, and I'll jump on with you, mate, and we'll do some laps. Cool. Right, I'm gonna bounce, have some food. I'll see you all later. Bye bye.